Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers. But you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
All right, places, please. The Daily Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daily Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daily Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning and happy Memorial Day Monday, Rockaholics. Steve Migs, I have a question for you.
Oh boy.
Savory or sweet? What do you go for?
Oh man, and what instance? That's a loaded question.
Well, some people have a sweet tooth, some people have more of a savory tooth, and I was just wondering, which do you kind of lean into?
I think I lean towards sweet.
You do?
Yeah.
I think I lean towards savory.
Thank you. Well, so what's your savory choice?
Ooh, steak.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, good steak with some butter on it. That's all I want.
I think
all day long.
I'd rather a cupcake with a cream cheese frosting than a steak, to be honest with you.
Oh man, now Danny just put a steak in my brain, and now that's what I want.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day. Go barbecue.
Meats.
I saw you more as a person who wanted nuts.
Really?
Yeah,
I
lots
do
of
like a
nuts in your
salty
mouth.
nut.
Yeah,
I do love a salty nut.
Yeah. Everyone says that about Taryn Daly.
Oh my God, she's nutty.
A lot of your friends over at the Washington State University, they say, "Oh yeah, don't even get us going about Taryn and her nuts."
You know what? Go Cougs, and let's inform the Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Today is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to everybody out there, and much love to all those that have people that were in the military that have passed and over the years and served for our great country. So much love to everybody here on Memorial Day. Also, oddly enough, it's National Grape Popsicle Day, so enjoy yourself, the goat of all flavors.
Oh, wow. I highly disagree.
Well, fine. I'll just move on. I don't want to talk to stupid people. At least not today. Hey, I don't know if you guys have been to a DMV anytime in the last, several years. The last time I went, and every time I go, there's always chaos. For instance, the last time I went, I remember there was a dude standing right by us who kept taking off clothes and putting clothes back on. Never got naked, but he would strip down to like one pair of sweatpants, but then he'd put on 2 more pairs of sweatpants, then take them off and put them on. The entire time we were there, it was very unnerving. So when I hear a story like this, I'm not surprised. There's a brand new DMV that opened up in Lincoln, Nebraska, and it did not take long before things got weird at this DMV. In fact, it happened the first day, just a few hours into them being open. A place opened up, 34-year-old guy, he walked in, his name is Joseph, and he had fish and carrots with him for some reason. And here's the best part. He then shouted, "Something fishy's going on." Well, that fishy thing is the fish that he's carrying. So he then started throwing the fish, the carrots everywhere. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows exactly how much fish and how much carrots that he had, but it was a lot because it caused about $9,000 in damages to this brand new DMV on their first day, mostly to the carpet and the ceiling.
$9,000.
Something fishy's going on.
No kidding. Well, a resident near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, unearthed a significant amount of cocaine while working in the backyard. Police were called to this home, and the resident found what they thought was just a regular suspicious item and didn't really know exactly what it was. So the cops, they tested it, discovered that it was a package of blow. A lot of it.
Wow, I wonder what the backstory is, why it was there.
What do you call your most wild friend and be like, hey, you want to come and check this out and tell me what it is?
I got something pretty awesome for you if you want it.
Just try this. Let me know what it is.
You think it was Cocaine Bear accidentally dropped it when it was walking around the backyard?
Very likely.
A 55-year-old guy in Indiana was arrested after robbing 2 places within 30 minutes. This happened last week. He stole cash from both stores, but he was caught mainly because of Funyuns. Who doesn't love a good Funyun? Well, are we going to go down that road too?
Sarah and I are both making it.
Danny,
face.
you down with Funyuns? You eat onions raw.
I do love Funyuns, especially the flaming hot Funyuns.
Oh,
all day.
Don't even get me going. Granted, eating a whole bag of Funyuns is a little excessive. By the end of it, you just had that aftertaste forever. Well, anyways, he stole a bunch of stuff. They were able to track down his car because it showed up on surveillance footage. They found him, and he's like, yeah, it wasn't me. But then they also found the bag of Funyuns that he stole in the car. So that's how they were able to bust him. And probably his fingers smelled like onions.
Ugh.
Or Funyuns.
A New York University law student had to enter a 2-week rehab program for her addiction to cheese. Yeah. This program will cost you over $5,000 per week. She said that this addiction began back in 2018 when she began to eat large amounts of white cheddar and Parmesan.
So this is a thing?
Apparently.
You could be addicted to cheese?
Well, also she chose white cheddar and Parmesan for her main.
What would be your go-to for cheese?
Anything but that. I'd even go cheddar before white cheddar and Parmesan. But white cheddar has a weird smell to it.
I think I'd go pepper jack first.
Pepper jack is great.
Yeah. Then Havarti.
Ooh, that's a good choice. Have you ever had a dill Havarti? Like a Havarti with dill in it? Oh,
no.
Cougar Gold cheese? Okay,
That's
now I'm getting
stuff.
really excited. Now I'm going to have to go to
Maybe
rehab
we
for
are
cheese.
addicted to cheese.
So she went to this wellness retreat in South Carolina, and they kind of taught her about better ways to manage her diet. And so far, she's lost 50 pounds. Although she says she does relapse sometimes during times of stress, which I can relate to. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I just want to eat some cheese, too.
There's cheese everywhere. Hey, Mariners, they're taking on the Houston Astros at home over at T-Mobile Park, so let's go Mariners. As far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 65 degrees. It's going to be sunny today. That is the DMD, brought to you by Kia Puyallup, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service and alignment check or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Rockaholics, our phone number is 206-803-ROCK. Give us a call now. What's the strangest hobby you've encountered someone having? Or what is your hobby that many think is odd? There is a chat happening online right now, and it is quite interesting. People talking about hobbies that are red flags.
Oh, like for dating.
Yes.
Okay.
For dating.
Thank goodness none of us have to deal with that.
Yeah. I mean, does your significant other have a hobby that you consider
Oh, I think you're saying,
odd?
is my significant other dating? I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's not.
Does she have a weird hobby, though?
Asking me to clean up after myself.
How dare she?
It's infuriating. No, but I'm sure if you asked her the question, I think the answer would be rather easy, is that I like to wear spandex and pretend fight my friends on the weekends. And that is a very odd hobby to have, also known as independent wrestling.
I don't know that that would be a red flag, though.
It would have been if we first met. I think, oh, yeah. I mean, I remember when we first started dating, she'll tell this story, and it always cracks me up. And, maybe I think it's a little bit of an exaggeration. I like to tell myself that, but she says to people, oh, yeah, my husband, when we first started dating, he said he kind of liked wrestling. And like he'd watch it sometimes from time to time. And it was soon after we started dating that I realized he obsessively watches professional wrestling all the time.
Well, I don't know if it didn't make the list of red flags.
I don't remember personally saying I kind of like it. I think I've always said it's the most amazing thing ever, brother.
Love.
Yeah.
It's a love. So a few of the red flags: pranking people.
That's a red flag? Well, don't you think it depends on the prank?
I do, because I like to scare people.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. And
In
my
what
husband
way?
hates it. Like, I'll hide behind, the kitchen island, and then when he walks in the door, jump up and scare him. And he doesn't like that.
How old are you?
But I like it.
You don't have to poor Brad. He's not getting any younger.
He's
He likes to smoke
55
weed.
years
He's
old.
55 and stoned.
His poor heart.
What are you doing to this
Yes.
guy? He just wants to chill and watch probably some TV shows.
Well, they say that the pranks are really more the mean-spirited pranks than are and mine comes from a place of love.
It's just a quick startle. Yes. It's just like my obsession with professional wrestling.
For sure. Being obsessed with celebrity culture, especially worshiping celebrities.
I would have a hard time being with somebody that constantly was talking about what celebrities did or didn't do. Obviously there's ones that are just massive pop culture. Like my wife and I will have a quick conversation maybe about Taylor Swift because she was all over the news during the run to the Super Bowl.
Of course.
But it's not like neither one of us are obsessively keeping up on all the little details. It's more
On the Kardashians?
No, thank God. I got a little nervous one time. We went to New York to go visit family, and we're walking around. She's like, I want to go check out this one store. I'm like, all right. So we walked somewhere. It was in Miami. And finally, we get there. I'm like, what is it about this store you want to see? She's like, oh, I see it on the Kardashians all the time. I was like, if you said that from the get-go, I would have said no.
That's the red flag.
Yeah, but she's like, but there's a really cool ice cream store right next door. I'm like, say less. Let's go.
Being obsessed with politics, particularly when it's rage and hate fueled.
That's a hobby? You know what, dude? Go on social media. It's a massive hobby for some people.
Oh, yes.
And now, granted, I'm not dating, but recently I was in a situation where a dude and I were just talking. First time I ever met the dude. And we're just BSing about something. It was very on the surface, nothing too crazy. And then he just looks at me and goes, well, what do you think about Biden? And I was like, what? And then he just starts going off. And I'm just like, I'm going to go check up on my kid. Good talk. I was just like, I don't know you. Why do I want to have this kind of conversation with you? And he was getting heated.
Oh,
and then he went down other things and just like, and then let me tell you about this other thing. I'm just like, I don't know you, man. I don't even know your name.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Pretty much.
What about this one? Being a social media influencer.
That's a hobby?
Have you seen people with their cell phones and their selfie sticks? And I see that at the gym a lot, where they have now the tripods.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think some of these people are filming it to check their form. I think they're solely doing it so they can brag about it on social media.
One of my favorite accounts to follow on Instagram is Influencers in the Wild. And it's people capturing influencers getting their content. And it is so hysterical.
My favorite are just all the radio people that we know that like to believe that they're influencers. And on their social media pages, where they have maybe 300 followers, but they're acting as if they're the most important person in the world with what they're telling you to buy and what they're promoting. I'm just like, what is? You spend a lot of time doing this.
I'm only trying to influence people to listen to more Rush. That's all.
Well, it's not working.
Gambling.
Oh,
that could be a bad hobby if you get too obsessed with it.
That was me in my early 20s.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I was super obsessed with gambling.
I'm trying to think of what were you gambling on? What do you think?
I'm going to say Danny was a Texas Hold'em player.
I wish I was that
I'm going to go with, just because I like saying it, craps.
I also wish I was that cool. No, it was roulette.
Roulette? That would be my second guess.
Yeah, for about 2-3 years there, it was like to the point of like where I was like obsessively going to the casino and spending my rent money, and I have to like call and bail. And it was like one of those like wake up moments of like, you can't do this anymore.
You just need to win that one time. You'll make up for all the money you lost.
Yeah, you say that.
That's all it takes. Smoking weed, and a few people said drinking, which I don't know if those are hobbies. Those are just lifestyle choices.
It's a way of life, brah.
People who have zero hobbies at all, that's apparently a red flag.
Well, that would be weird. I think if you don't have anything that you're passionate about outside of just like maybe going to work, like that just seems strange to me.
Nothing sparks joy.
Like there's nothing that you want to do that you get excited to do that gives you peace of mind. Then I guess that's the person that yells on social media about politics.
Yeah. What is the strangest hobby you've encountered, Rockaholics? Or what is the hobby that you might have that many people think is odd? 206-803-ROCK.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics, what is the strangest hobby you've encountered someone having? Or what is your hobby that many think is just plain odd? 206-803-ROCK. Give us a call right now. Steve in Kirkland.
Oh, I was like, what?
Not you, the other Steve. Steve in Kirkland. You collect electric guitars, but you don't play them.
Yeah, I know. When I hear you say it, it sounds really weird.
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't think it sounds weird at all. There's a couple of guitars I would like to own just to put them on display. Like, for instance, the Mike McCready signature guitar from Pearl Jam.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't have that kind of coin to drop on it. But I don't think it's all that weird to collect guitars because they look awesome on the wall.
They do. And the problem is I just bought a really nice Fender Strat. And Lee Oscar was in town, so I went down to see him, and I sat and talked to him for a while, and I ended up having all the guys sign it. So now I have to buy another guitar because I was going to learn how to play. And I'm left-handed, so I have to buy a left-handed guitar. And so they signed that one, so that's another one I have to put up. And I've got Jimmy Page, Alice Cooper. I've just got tons. And I really want to play because it's embarrassing to have someone come to your house and say, dude, that's awesome. Can you play that? And it's like, no.
How many
Just
guitars?
say they're too valuable to touch, man. I can't be messing with these guitars.
Well, and I just bought a really nice one. I bought a Gibson Les Paul 1980 SGR1 in black, and it's beautiful. And there's only 200 of them.
Wow.
So that's a really cool thing to have, but I can't play it. It looks so beautiful, and you open up the hard case and it's so impressive, and I just can't do anything.
Although it would be pretty amazing if all of a sudden you had some buddies over and like, there's only 200 of these. Dude, can you just play something for me? And then you take it out of the case. You look like you're about to play something like some shredding, some awesome guitar lick, and you just start doing like Mary Had a Little Lamb on it. and they'll be like, all right, man, you can put that back in the case.
Steve?
Well, I did actually take it to the Madison Avenue pub and have one of the guys during blues night take it for a spin, and it sounded real good.
Oh, I bet that was cool.
I like the Madison Avenue pub. That's a fun spot. Hey, how many guitars you got total?
13, I think.
Nice.
And of the 13, which one did you drop the most coin on, out of curiosity?
The 1980 SGR1. That was about $2,500.
Whoa!
The rest of them I picked up from people who needed money, and was able to pick them up pretty cheap, and then end up getting them signed. I mean, when Jimmy Page signed the guitar for me, I was so shocked. I was in the studio in L.A. at Warner Brothers with my cousin, and this guy kept asking me if I was a guitar technician, and I was trying to play the piano because that's what I play the piano, and I kept going, "Leave me alone! Stop talking to me!" And then finally I had some really foul words, and when I turned around, he was standing in the door, and I was like, I felt like the biggest idiot in the world, and I said, "Could I get your autograph?" Which is something I don't do. And he said, "Yeah, come on down." So he signed the guitar, and he gave me a bow with it, and wrote, "Steve, thanks for sounding so good," because it just so happens I was playing Stairway to Heaven when he came in. So, I mean, that's kind of how it all starts. You meet somebody, and I screw the pooch every time I meet someone famous because I don't realize who they are. And I just got Shooter Jennings. I was sitting next to him down in Redondo, and I didn't know who he was, and I had some tequila in my boots, so I said, hey, you want to take some shots? And so we sat there and took shots, and he got all hammered out with me, and before I realized that when these girls asked to sign a shirt, I thought they wanted me to sign it because it was one of my shirts. And he stood up, and I was like, what are you doing? He says, what are you doing? I said, well, who are you? He says, who are you? And turns out that he was the headliner, so I was feeling pretty stupid at that point.
All of this happened to me, too, one time when I was on acid. Like a crazy acid trip.
206-803-ROCK. We are talking about what is the strangest hobby you've ever encountered someone having, or what is your hobby that many think is odd? Melissa in Tacoma, what is it you collect?
Beach Boys and Brian Wilson, everything.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. We go to, every time they come and they play at, like, the Puyallup Fair or, like, Marymore Park, me and my daughter go. I have a whole studio that's just, like, filled with records and books, and you know how much concert shirts cost, right? When you go to a concert and you buy a shirt, they're way more expensive than they should be. I have so many Brian Wilson shirts.
Dude, the other time when we went to that Beaches concert, not the Beach Boys, but just the Beaches, the shirt was $50. I was like, I want a T-shirt, but I don't want a T-shirt that bad.
I have about 6 Brian Wilson hoodies, and I dress kind of like alternative and metal, and so it doesn't really go with my wardrobe, so they just hang in my closet.
So who got you hooked on Brian Wilson and the music of the Beach Boys?
I was actually really depressed one day and went down this like YouTube rabbit hole, and somehow came across an audio, like an acapella audio of the Beach Boys singing. Which led to an audio of Brian Wilson's dad yelling at him, and Brian Wilson being schizophrenic, and I was just dealing with so much stuff. I just kind of related to it all and was like, oh my God, he's crazy like me. And he makes good music.
So is Pet Sounds your favorite of all their records?
Actually, yes. I would say yes.
It's such a great record.
And what about favorite Beach Boys song?
I went to the anniversary tour when they came, the 60th anniversary of Pet Sounds.
Do you have a favorite Beach Boys song?
God only knows.
Yeah.
That's a jam.
That's
a jam.
I saw Brian Wilson once, and he was playing with a band called the Wonderments, and they were incredible backing band. It was at the Washington State Fair, the Puyallup Fair at the time. But the craziest part about the show is my buddy and I were watching, and I looked at my buddy, I'm like, I don't think he's playing that keyboard that's in front of him. And then all of a sudden, the two of us were just fixated on it, and we're staring, and we realize it's not plugged in, and he's just touching the keys. Like, open up your hands all fully open so, like, your fingers are spread apart and just kind of bounce down.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
That's pretty much what he was doing the entire time. At first, you're not really paying attention because there's so much good stuff going on. The music's really good. And, like, where our seats were, you see him moving, but you're not hyper-focused on it. But once we started hyper-focusing on it, that's all we could see.
So were they playing to a track at all? Or, was there...
No, the band was playing. Brian Wilson wasn't. Well, there were
So
keys, but they had they had a couple keyboard players, and I think it was just a safety net for the dude. Because obviously he's had some mental issues over the years, and I think he's had some massive stage fright. So that was at least in our long-winded conversation we were having while watching. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's just like a safety net, so he can even do these shows that he needs something in front of him.
Sure.
Otherwise, maybe he just feels alone and naked, like that kind
Not
of a
comfortable.
vibe.
Yeah, totally.
But it was comical how he was just. And it didn't take, we focused on it, but it was still a great show.
I bet.
And he sounded great. I think he was really singing.
I'm sure he was. Well, actually, now I'm not sure.
I was going to say, 50% of the things he was doing up there, he wasn't doing for real.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure your road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Danny from Maple Valley is. Danny, are you there?
I am here and ready to win. Let's break the streak.
Yeah, I love that. I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Danny has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
What fast food restaurant is known for their Crunch Wrap Supreme?
Taco Bell.
Yes. Baton Rouge is the capital of what U.S. state?
New Orleans.
No.
No, Louisiana.
Correct. What Just Like Jesse James singer was recently nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Pass.
The 2 MLB teams from Chicago are the Cubs and what?
White Sox.
Correct. What actor played the title character in the late 90s movie Patch Adams?
Robin Williams.
Yes. Follow the Leader and Issues are albums by what band?
Pass.
What do Indianapolis 500 winners traditionally drink at the winner's circle?
Champagne.
No.
Soda.
No.
Pass.
Spinner and spotted are both types of what animal?
Spinner and spotted dogs.
No.
Cats.
No.
Spotted owls.
No. PlayStation 5 came out in what year?
2018.
No. Danny?
1920.
It's 20. But I can't give it to you. You got 4.
I was still answering.
Correct.
It's just an extended answer.
It was, you know, hey, if it's close, I'll give you the extra point. Is that okay? Is that fair?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like
verbal contract binding in Washington.
I feel like Steve is gonna. I feel like you're gonna win. I feel like you're gonna win again.
All right. I love the faith.
Yes. It's rare I have it, but I have it today. Steve, are you ready?
Yes.
What fast food restaurant is known for their Crunch Wrap Supreme?
That would be Taco Bell.
Correct. Baton Rouge is the capital of what U.S. state?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yes. What Just Like Jesse James singer was recently nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Mary J. Blige?
No.
Dave Matthews?
No.
Cher?
Yes. The two MLB teams from Chicago are the Cubs and what?
The White Sox.
Correct. What actor played the title character in the late 90s movie Patch Adams?
Robin Williams.
Yes. Follow the Leader and Issues are albums by what band?
Korn.
Yes. What do Indianapolis 500 winners traditionally drink in the winner's circle?
Isn't that some nasty-ass milk?
It sure is.
Yeah.
Spinner and Spotted are both types of what animal?
Owl?
No.
Dolphin.
Yes. PlayStation 5 came out in what year?
PlayStation 5 came out in 2017.
No.
2018.
No.
2019.
No. In the movie Finding Nemo, what type of fish is Nemo?
A blowfish.
No.
A spinner.
No.
I don't know, an orange one.
Because that's a dolphin.
I know.
Well, Steve, you got 8 correct, which is a win, 8-4.
Yes.
Wow. You killed it.
You did? I really thought you were going for a perfect 10
Me
there.
too.
Ooh, felt good.
I wish it was a perfect 10. PlayStation 5 came out in 2020.
2020.
So close. And Finding Nemo is a clownfish.
Clownfish.
For a clownfish, you're not that funny, Nemo.
Oh,
Marlin.
gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks
Shark
a lot.
bait. Ooh-ha-ha.
I didn't realize I'm part of like the Finding Nemo Society over here.
We just started watching it a whole bunch with Barrett lately, and it's a really cute movie. But there are some parts that really scare him, so we fast forward through those parts.
Just skip through it. Yep.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
Scott Weiland's son Noah released a song called Time Will Tell, and it has his dad's unreleased vocals on it.
Okay.
He did not apparently want this song out. Noah Weiland did not want it out yet, but someone had attempted to blackmail him by threatening to leak it, which is just the worst when somebody's trying to do something special. So here is a sample of the song.
So that's Scott, I'd imagine, on the vocals, and then what? I guess his son did the music. It's very like new wave, kind of like. Do you remember that band? It reminds me of. Do you remember this band right here? The Bravery. Oh yeah. With an Honest Mistake. Let's see. I'll go ahead of it. Do you remember this one, Taryn?
Oh, yeah, it's vaguely familiar.
It kind of gives off that vibe, like that electronic drums, synthesizers.
Kind of like a nod to the 80s a little bit.
I bet you remember this part.
Is this a toe tapper?
It is a toe tapper.
It really is.
I'm surprised you don't remember that one.
I'm not super familiar.
I feel like that band, like once they had that song as a hit, like a million bands tried to sound like that, and that song reminds me a little bit of it.
So Noah Weiland, he was 14 when his dad Scott passed away back in 2015.
I can't believe we're coming up on 10 years since Scott passed.
Unreal. And so this kind of got us thinking about some of the other cool songs out there that feature parents and their kids.
Yes, and so I went through, I was like trying to think of like which ones would be notable. I think the most memorable one, and it's kind of similar to what he just did, that they grabbed some old audio, mashed it together to create a brand new song. I think you remember this one. Sarah, do you know this one?
No, not at all.
Danny? Nat King Cole? Natalie Cole?
I don't even know who Nat King Cole is. Like old King Cole?
No, old King Cole's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nat King Cole was like a crooner back in the day.
Yep.
And his daughter was a singer as well, and she grabbed old audio of her dad and remastered it and then did a duet with him, which was kind of cool.
And very, very well known and popular, you guys.
All right, I'm positive that you guys don't know this one. This is going to probably make us all feel a little bit old.
Oh my god! Like, totally.
You know Frank Zappa?
I've been going down a Zappa wormhole.
Frank Zappa's weird, man.
Yeah.
And this is his daughter,
Moon Unit.
Moon Unit.
There's also Dweezil. What was the other? Does he have 3 kids?
I think so. You know what the crazy part is? This was a top 40 hit. Okay, you don't know that one. All right, Danny, you suggested one when we were talking about this that involves your man, your hero, Mike Herrera from MXPX.
Yeah, he just released it recently. And it was it's him and his daughter doing Linoleum by NoFX.
That's me on the
And how old is she?
She's 11.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And her name's Sailor?
Sailor, yeah, Sailor May.
Is that because she's Bremerton?
Probably. And he's playing guitar.
It's
during
cool,
this,
man.
And doing backup vocals while she's singing.
I don't know if it's that when you become a parent, and then all of a sudden you think about like these like father-daughter, father-son, mother-daughter, whatever, like collabs. It gives me goosebumps.
Dude, I wait for the day that I can do something like this with Lily. Because she's a singer. She wants to be a singer. She's like in vocal lessons. I just want something like this to happen.
But she's going to make you do probably like a Katy Perry cover.
You know, and I'll take anything at this point, Steve.
Yeah, I guess something's better than nothing. But the one that blew me away, like actually stopped me in my tracks, and I had no idea that this guy covered a Pearl Jam song, and it's because of you, Taryn, that you're like, hey, have you heard this collaboration? Do you know who it is?
Is it the Willie and Lucas?
Yes.
And it's almost hard to tell which one is which when they're singing together.
I can kind of tell because Lucas, I mean, they have a similar voice, but Lucas sounds younger for obvious reasons.
And Lucas can really turn up the Willie when he wants.
But excuse me? He can turn up what? I didn't see that in this music video.
Stay with me.
It's a Pearl Jam cover of Just Breathe. It's like 10 years old.
Did I say that I need you? Did I say that I want you? Oh, if I didn't, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me. And I come clean.
Sarah does not look impressed.
I'm sorry that Willie's not twerking in the video. Lucas isn't pouring champagne on his dad.
I've got goosebumps over here, and Sarah's eyebrows are raised like, what the hell?
I wasn't going to say anything because I know Willie Nelson is, whatever, but
You don't feel the voice, like the ragged voice that Willie Nelson has with these lyrics, and his son. You don't.
I was
Do you not have a heart?
I was honestly thinking, like, oh, I don't think I like his voice very much. But I wasn't going to say anything, and then you called me out for. Apparently, it was all over my face.
Oh yeah, you don't have a poker face.
I think we're learning that Sarah does not like any kind of bluegrass, country, any kind of like.
I think you're right. Yeah.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
See, probably Mumford & Sons is not your jam, I bet.
Not really, no.
No. You didn't feel that? The emotion.
No, I was so focused on his voice and how it was not great.
Well, because he's like 80-something years old.
You could tell. Sorry.
The Daly Migs Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Kim Kardashian was a guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live. By the way, I watched the video. She doesn't even look the same anymore.
I'm a fan. I ain't gonna lie. Danny, have you seen the video of Kim Kardashian on Jimmy Kimmel? Nope. It's like the whole time you're looking at her, I'm like, this girl is like, I know, insert whatever comments you want to make about plastic surgery or makeup or whatever. Stunning. The whole time I'm just like, this girl is just freaking amazingly gorgeous.
She is beautiful. And that's why I know, like, I'm not ugly. I'm just poor. You know?
You just don't have the right makeup.
I don't have the right
With the right makeup,
surgery.
I could look like Kim Kardashian.
But she's starting to look like the makeup sister, the younger one. Which one's the makeup sister? Kylie?
Yeah, Kylie.
Yeah. Doesn't look anything like how she used to, in my opinion. But she was on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
It was weird, though. Every time he'd ask a question, she'd answer, and then he'd just look at her and go, you're really hot. Wouldn't that be hilarious as a bit?
So Kim confirmed some of the weird rumors about her. Let's see exactly how strange she is, Steve.
Is it true you blow dry your jewelry before you put it on?
Very true.
Why do you do that?
Because I hate being freezing, and when you put on cold jewelry or like anything with a zipper, I need it warm.
Really?
And then to put it on. Yeah.
How much jewelry are you wearing that it changes the temperature of your body?
Or just like a mesh metal dress, anything that's like a chainmail.
Yeah,
anything.
when I wear chainmail, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, does she blow dry it, do you think, or does she have like a helper?
She has a handler.
You think even at all times? Do you think she's so rich and so like just doesn't want to do a single thing in her life that she constantly has somebody by her side from the moment she wakes up to the moment she goes to bed?
Probably.
I couldn't do that.
No, I like my privacy.
And I like my cold jewelry.
You wash your feet every night before getting into bed?
I do.
Good.
Good.
Well, we learned that Jimmy's got a foot fetish.
He's like, can I wash your feet?
I sometimes forget to wash my feet in the shower.
What? What do you mean forget?
Well, I just don't like pick my foot up with like a loofah. Do you do that every time?
Every time.
And scrub
Every
your bottom of your,
time.
and you got Danny, do you?
I never once.
Oh my
What?
Yeah, you don't. Why would I wash my feet?
I'm like once a week. I should probably wash my feet.
Oh, good.
Do you guys just think since the water's just running down, it'll hit your feet or whatever?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a guy thing.
That is no, because I have some girlfriends who told me this too. That is disgusting.
There's only two parts that I really focus on.
No.
The armpits and the groinal area.
Yes.
Everything else is just kind of like, well, let the water hit it.
And the butt. You got to get the butt too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
Front and back.
Yeah.
Of that area.
Yeah.
Front and back.
Front and back and the pits.
And the pits.
Always the bottom of your whole foot.
Yeah.
Your foot are so nasty.
That's where you have like the most sweat glands, like that.
Who are you to tell me that my feet are nasty?
Yeah, my feet literally sit in my shoes, which are very clean, and my socks that I wash every day.
I bet you anything I could call your girls right now and they would disagree. I am appalled, actually.
What?
I kind of want to text my wife, like, do you think my feet are nasty? But
I think you should ask her tonight.
you know what? You and me both.
We'll do it.
And
please, yes.
Can you also please run by them if they do? If please tell them that you don't wash your feet.
I
every time.
bet my wife wouldn't be surprised. She always, she's like, did you even clean yourself? Because my shower is sometimes like 3 minutes.
I also contend that
I know she washes everything because she's in there for at least like 2 hours.
I also contend that Linda would probably already knows because we shower together, and I've never seen her wash her feet either.
Every day?
Every day.
She's nasty too.
Wait, you guys shower together?
Yeah.
I think that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Is that to save money?
No. I mean,
well, you don't know this about
hard
them.
to reach areas?
They don't use the heat in their house.
In the winter, yeah, we don't use the heat.
Ever?
No. To save money on their electric bill.
Yeah.
I mean, it does get spendy in those cold months.
So that's why I'm like, well, maybe they take a shower together for like to save money on water.
No, I just like seeing naked people.
Well, I mean, yes, you and me both. All right, we got more from. I think it's so funny how disgusted both Taryn and Sarah are about you and me.
Concerned.
Yes.
I've never had an issue where my feet stink.
No.
I bet if I took my shoe and my sock off right now and put it right in your face, you'd be like, oh, it looks like you.
God, do not.
Who wants to look at my feet?
No one.
I'm good.
Fine.
You sleep with your eyes slightly open.
I do.
How is that possible? And how do you know?
There's footage because my sisters have taken videos.
Oh, they
and
have. I
pictures.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
There are times where I feel like I've fallen asleep with my eyes open because I'm like, I don't even know what just happened in the last 40 minutes. And I know my eyes were open.
My baby sister, she sleeps with her eyes a little bit open, and it's very creepy. Very creepy.
Yeah, it almost sounds paranoid. Like I can't want to close my eyes and see anything.
You have someone take the Starbucks sleeve off your coffee because you hate the sound of cardboard.
And yes, that's true. And I hate the feeling. Okay. Whoever I'm with, I just can't see it being done, or I can't hear it, and I can't feel it. Like the cardboard getting moved off of the cup is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when the Amazon delivery driver comes, do you like run upstairs? This fear of cardboard that you have?
She had a look on her face like, no, Jimmy, that's stupid. It's just with the cardboard sleeves on coffee cups.
I do have an issue with the sound of styrofoam being pulled out of cardboard.
Really?
That makes me almost nauseous.
Is that nails on the chalkboard for you?
Absolutely.
And also it goes back to what I was wondering. She has someone by her side to take care of that.
Oh, sure.
Which I think is...
I don't have anyone to.
I feel like Kim Kardashian's assistant could write a book, and I would actually read that one.
That's a good idea in general. Celebrity assistants need to.
Yeah, but I feel like they sign like those non-disclosure agreements probably. So what's nails on the chalkboard for? So that's nails on the chalkboard for you.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Sarah?
When people chew.
At all?
If
We're supposed to just swallow everything?
If it's really loud at all. Woohoo! Yes. And Danny is... Oh... Yeah, and Danny just likes to go behind me and chew like the crunchiest of things because he knows how much I hate it.
Yeah. Do you sneak up behind her?
Oh, yeah. There's many times where she was working on the computer or something, and I just walk behind and just eat some chips with an open mouth.
Let me know next time you want to do it, and I'll secretly film her.
Okay.
I want to see what kind of reaction we get.
Well, we also do have popcorn that you've been eating every morning, and I've been wondering if it's been bothering Sarah.
Do you notice how I just kind of leave the room sometimes?
No.
The Daily Migs Show.
Seeing Fish perform at the Sphere in Las Vegas was life-changing for Drew Carey.
I saw his tweets about this or his ex posts about this, and I could not stop smiling because are you a Fish fan?
I've never seen Fish. I would not say I'm a Fish fan. No, I know like one Fish song, maybe two.
I'm not an obsessive Fish fan, but I'm a Fish fan. I mean, living in Plattsburgh, New York, they were a Burlington, Vermont band, so like there was a connection. They were like our hometown band, and some of the members sometimes would come over to Plattsburgh and perform like acoustic sets at our college bars. So there was a lot of love for Fish. They had a big festival, one of the biggest festivals. I think it really kind of started a lot of the festivals. Some people will say the Clifford Ball, which happened at an abandoned Air Force base in Plattsburgh, New York, and hundreds of thousands of people, or tens of thousands. I'm not exactly sure how many, but it was overwhelming how many people showed up to this festival, and it was one of the best times of my collegiate life.
Well, Drew Carey, 65 years old, went to one of the 4 sold-out concerts at the Sphere, and his post on X with video from the show said, and I quote...
No, it was a video post, too. So to kind of put it in perspective, here's a little bit of what he posted video-wise. And to kind of put you in the mood, he's like shooting it sideways, then it's upside down. I don't think Drew was sober. I don't think he was drunk. He was having the time of his life, and he was tripping balls watching Fish.
His quote to go along with said video said this: Fish at the Sphere. I swear I just talked to God. I would give you all my money, stick my D in a blender, and swear off felines for the rest of my life in exchange for this. Bro, I met God tonight for real. I feel like I just got saved by Jesus. No lie. End quote.
And then like a bunch of people are tweeting at him like, we're here too. This show's melting my face.
I think it was the LSD was melting their face. Drew then continued to review the show on X. He compared the act of watching Fish's live show to what it must feel like to experience sex with female genitalia.
Yeah, we can't say exactly what he said. You'll have to find it on Twitter or on X, but basically saying, I now know what it feels like to be in a happy state if I had a certain body part that females have.
Yeah.
So who... Steve's feeling it.
Makes me weird. I'm kind of bummed I missed out on the Fish show.
I mean, I was sent several Snapchats from my husband.
Your husband was there.
He was there. And also, well, he refers to our friend Joe Groob, who we have on the phone here, as his Fish Sherpa, because Joe Groob took... Joe, you took Brad to his first Fish show, I think, last year, and then took him down with you for 4 nights of Fish at the Sphere.
That's right. In fact, I took him to his first show, and he said, I have to come back tomorrow last year. And
That's
then,
right.
And then he was hooked.
I feel that, man. I totally know that. It's good to have you on the show, Joe, a.k.a. the mayor.
Everyone.
What's up, Joe?
Not much. I'm recovered.
Are you willing to put your body parts in a blender to go see Fish again like Drew Carey?
I mean, it was pretty amazing, but I'm a pretty timid person. I don't think I'd go that far. But I would say it was one of the most fantastic experiences I've had at a concert, probably the most in my life. It was insane.
Would you
And
say
we went for 4 nights?
You went for all 4 nights?
Yeah, it was great.
Would you say that the Sphere is the perfect spot to see a band like Fish?
I would say it's a perfect spot to see a band like Fish, or frankly, any band. Even if you were blind, it would be an amazing venue. The sound is so particular. You can hear the tiny little piano notes and guitar strum. I mean, it's insane. You feel like you were inside the soundboard's headphones. So it is great.
So out of the 4 nights, did you have a night that was the best for you?
I'd probably say the last night. The last night was the best. You and I have a joke here, but never miss a Sunday show.
That's the Fish mantra. Never miss a Sunday show. But the Ted Smith from the men's room and I say, always skip the Sunday show.
Yeah, so it was great. It was, by that point, my whole body was a little tired, but I made it through the encore, and it was just fabulous. So I made the walk there and the walk back worked it.
Yeah, you walked there, you walked back, and then you're standing for what is probably, 4 or 5 hours?
They don't do short sets.
Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, and, we were in GA, so, yeah, we got there probably about 7, and we were there until about 12:30. So, yeah, it was a long day, and there are no chairs in the Sphere. So
wait, so
unless you have a seat, yeah.
And you guys only had seats one night, right?
There are no chairs unless you have a seat, so there are seats there.
Well, that is kind of a lot, yes. But if you're standing in GA, there is nowhere to sit.
Gotcha.
If you're standing in GA, you're floating anyway at a Fish show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're so close. I mean, it's 500 feet wide and 300 feet high, and it's just dropping on you the whole time. It's great.
So did you know that Drew Carey was there?
I did not, but I wouldn't be surprised because it felt like the whole world wanted to be there. These tickets were pretty hard to come by, and and there's a lot of people in Vegas all the time. They're pretty fancy.
Did you see any well-known people there? Any celebs or you
just Brad Cash? That was the most famous person I saw there.
Just Brad Cash and Jesus, because you guys are tripping.
Yeah, and apparently Jesus was right in the room, but I didn't quite see him, but I could feel him, I guess.
So you did feel like you met God that night, maybe, or all the nights?
It was pretty close. It was just such a fantastic thing, and as everyone knows, or people who know Fish know that they never repeat a song. Never repeat a video, never repeat an image. So it was 1 4-day concert, if you think of it that way.
They're one of those bands, even what made me fall in love with them is seeing them live, because it's like, even if you don't like that type of music, just the musicianship and just the ability to just kind of turn whatever direction one member wants to go and the rest of the band follows. I remember reading an interview with the band where the way they were able to get so good at jamming is that they used to get in a room, put blindfolds on, and just play, and that's how they would just feel each other, and that's how it sounds very hippy-dippy, and they're a very hippy-dippy type band, but man, seeing them live is an experience I think everybody should have at some point.
I'm a pusher. I got one. I got Brad Cash in, so I'm gonna. I think you and I went to a Fish show, Migs. We did that years ago, but
yes, we did.
With the Ted Smith, we drug along.
Was that the Bert? That was the Bert and Ernie.
That's when you brought Bert and Ernie to Fish.
That's right. So,
well, thank you, Joe. Thank you for being on and telling us all about the wild times at Fish at the Sphere.
All right, have a great one. Enjoy the day, guys.
My favorite Fish experience, though, was in college for that Clifford Ball. Now, mind you, there was a lot of party favors being distributed, like nitrous balloons and mushrooms, and I got so messed up, I passed out. Right, so I'm out cold, asleep on the floor, on the grass, and I missed one of their sets. And I finally come through. My buddies find me. I'm just laying there. I'm not the only person. It's not like I'm I don't stand out. I'm actually in a sea of passed out people because it was all day festival. And I come through. And I'm like, you guys won't believe I had the craziest dream that I was at a Beatles concert. and it was I felt like I was there. Like, you idiot, they did a Beatles set. And you were just sleeping listening to them doing like a bunch of Beatles songs. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have seen it. Like, clearly you still heard it.
I love that. You thought you were time traveling.
Yes.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need brake service and alignment check or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? Let's get to Christopher from Port Orchard. Christopher, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Christopher has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Oranges are a great source of what vitamin?
C.
Correct. What is a group of crows called?
Flock.
No.
Pass.
The first ever NFL draft happened in what decade?
50s.
No.
60s.
No.
40s.
No. Who played the title character in the movie Deadpool?
Oh, I don't know. Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves.
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. Tennessee and what Midwest state each border 8 other states?
Oh my gosh. Oklahoma.
No.
Indiana.
No.
Maine.
No. Walt Disney famously said, if you can dream it, you can what?
Achieve it.
No.
Live it.
No.
Be it.
No. Instead of cream cheese, Italian cheesecake is made with what kind of cheese?
Cottage.
No.
String.
No.
Swiss.
No.
I really want some string cheesecake. God love you, Christopher.
Chris, I do love me some string cheese, but no, not on a cheesecake. You got one correct. So people might say
Better than a deuce.
it's actually not better than
a deuce.
Oh, better than a 0.
Yeah. Oh, a goose. Yeah,
A goose.
not a deuce. But you're number 1, so that's fun. Right?
Better than a goose and a deuce.
Steve, I'm not a betting girl, but I think I would bet on you today.
Really?
I think I would. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oranges are a great source of what vitamin?
Vitamin C.
Yeah. What is a group of crows called?
A murder.
Yes.
I love
The
that.
first ever NFL draft happened in what decade?
I don't know. 40s?
No.
30s?
Yes, you do know. Who played the title character in the movie Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. Tennessee and what Midwest state each border 8 other states?
Illinois.
No.
Arkansas.
No.
North Dakota.
No. Walt Disney famously said, if you can dream it, you can what?
Eat it.
No.
Do it.
Do it, yes. Instead of
Oh.
cream cheese, Italian cheesecake is made with what kind of cheese?
Huh?
Instead of cream cheese, Italian cheesecake is made with what kind of cheese?
Goat?
No. Ew.
Cow?
I mean, no.
Oh, American?
No. The Berlin Wall was built in what decade?
I'm going to go to 30s.
No.
40s.
No.
50s.
No.
Damn it.
O is the symbol for which chemical element?
Oxygen.
Yes. American cheesecake?
I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Doesn't
anything.
make mine sound that much worse, does it?
Christopher suggested string cheesecake.
I'd eat it.
Well, Steve, it doesn't matter. You got that one wrong because you got 6 correct, which is a win, 6-1. Sorry, Christopher.
I only know cream cheese cheesecake.
And you're Italian.
Yeah, that doesn't
What?
mean I'm making Italian cream cheese or Italian cheesecake.
What do it?
Mozzarella?
No, they put it in lasagna.
Oh, crap. Oh,
Come on.
No, what the hell is it? Regatta.
Yes.
Ricotta.
Ricotta.
Regatta.
Regatta.
Yes, they use
Actually, my
regatta
mom, that's
cheese.
how she would pronounce it.
I'm like, it's not a G, it's a C in there.
I know.
The Berlin Wall was built in the 60s.
60s.
1961.
I went in the wrong direction.
And Tennessee and what Midwest state each border 8 other states? They're the 2 states that border the most states.
Missouri? No.
Yes.
It is? Holy cow, that was a total guess.
No, you sounded very confident when you guessed it. Missouri? Like someone's tickling you or something.
Well, congratulations, Steve.
The Daily Migs Show.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Ultimate Classic Rock has put a little list out of the greatest front women of all time in rock history. And just a spoiler for you guys, I'm not on the list. I didn't make it for my performance with Wyatt Only in the Wreckage that one time.
Or what about your saxophone performance with the New Originals? I guess you really weren't leading the group. You
No.
you were there just to add some substance.
Yeah, just a little sizzle. But the greatest front women in rock history, we have number 1, Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac. So they put her as number 1.
I put her at number 1 for the greatest story about how she consumed the booger sugar. Have you ever heard that story?
I mean, I've heard lots of stories about them as a band.
Yes.
Being completely off the rails.
Oh, dude. And I remember the one story, and it always comes up, and I don't think it's ever been... I don't think anyone said that it was a rumor. I think it actually was true. Like she had somebody, a part of her team, that would help her with that, but it wouldn't go up the nose. It would go up other certain body part.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah. We'll have to find. I mean, we obviously can't go into detail on that. It's a little excessive, but I'd never heard of that before until I heard about her, and I was like, at the time I didn't even know anything about Fleetwood Mac. I heard the story and I instantly became a fan. I was just like, I don't know who this woman is, but she is like the most metal person. Then I heard the band, I'm like, wow, that wasn't what I was expecting based on that story.
That's insane.
I never was a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. I think as I've gotten older, I've appreciated their music a little bit more. But actually, was it Christine
McVie?
Christine McVie. It's her songs that I like more.
Yeah.
And I remember I never even knew anything about her until, unfortunately, she passed away. And I'm like, I should listen to some Fleetwood Mac. And then the songs that I was jiving with, and I was like, oh, I like that one. I like that one. I'm like, oh, these are all the ones that Christine McVie either sang on or wrote the lyrics for.
Well, number 2 on the list, the Pride of the Pacific Northwest.
Yes. Did you see them at the Winter Classic with the Kraken game?
Yes, she looked so beautiful too. Ann Wilson with her red gloves.
Yep,
she was a stunner.
It was funny though. There was like some backlash on social media about like how their performance was, and at least a lot of people are coming to their defense saying they're not lip syncing and they're performing in the cold. Like and they also performed the night before for New Year's Eve, I think, over at Climate Pledge Arena. So
they were busy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting a perfect performance at that point. I thought they sounded great.
As far as female vocalists are, concerned, I think that I would put her at number 1.
One of my all-time favorite experiences was watching them when the Alice in Chains got back together before they found a new lead singer. They performed what is now the Showbox Soto. I think it was called like the Premiere or the Phoenix. I don't remember what it was called, but at the time they got together a cavalcade of all these different singers from Maynard James Keenan, Wes Scantlin of all people, Pat Lackman, and all these different artists. But the one that I think actually tore the house down was, of course, Maynard, but then Ann Wilson, when they did, the Wilson sisters went up there and they performed Rooster, and it was just like, we're in a good place right now. This felt good. Like every Alice in Chains fan was just loving that moment, and they even played before Alice went up there and performed as they basically did like the Love Mongers with like their Led Zeppelin songs.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Number 3, Steve, I think you might remember this lady. You maybe had a crush on her back in the day.
Yes. Learned that last week on the men's room. She was one of my first girlfriends, quote unquote.
Tina. Legs for days.
But Tina, the Tina I knew I didn't even know she existed with Ike Turner when I was a kid. I just knew her from, whatever I can't remember the songs back at with the Private Dancer.
Yes.
I think, and there was other ones where it was like her resurgence as a solo artist.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What was the song off of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
Oh, she was such a badass.
Oh, God. Number 4, I share a birthday with this one. And our birthdays are on Friday, in case anyone was wondering. Day after tomorrow. If Janis Joplin were still rocking out with us on planet Earth, she would be turning 81 on Friday.
Were you a big Janis Joplin fan?
I had a poster of Janet Joplin on my wall in high school and college.
Because honestly, I remember hearing that song and thinking, oh, man, this is cool. And then I listened to the rest of the stuff, and I was just like, I'm not really feeling the rest of this stuff. It was like one of those artists where I hear that song, I'm like, that is insane. Like her, and nothing's bad.
No.
I just was never really a big fan of what she was doing.
Okay, what about artist number 5?
I like the Manson cover better.
Annie Lennox from the Eurythmics.
I'm not a big fan of the Eurythmics at all, but I always thought Annie Lennox has got a cool voice, I thought she had a great presence on stage. When what's now called Mopop, when it was the EMP and it opened up, they were one of the artists that performed for the big
unveiling.
Like Metallica performed, I think Matchbox 20, and the Eurythmics were one of the bands, or at least Annie Lennox was, and she was great. And it was one of those artists where you go and see it and you're like, I'm not really going to stick around and watch this. And then I realized I'm like 5 songs deep on her performance, and this is really good.
She made you a fan.
Who would you put as your number 1?
Well, it's funny because when you say front woman, I think about a true performer, So when I think of a great female front woman performer that is nothing but energy shot out of a cannon from start to finish of a show, I go with Gwen Stefani, and no doubt has announced that they're reuniting for at least one show, Coachella. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, I know. She puts on a great performance. That's a good pick.
What would you say?
Mine is a little bit of a deep cut, but I've talked about them before. They actually played one of like those Migs Fest shows that we used to do where we put, and they're from New York. It's called The Last International, and I always talk about them. And the front woman's name is Delilah. And she is just a rock goddess up there, like full on. Like the outfits that she wears, like it's almost like she's borrowing from David Bowie's closet. And her performance is always just powerful, and she will suck that crowd in. It doesn't matter if there's 50 people, or I've seen them open up for KISS. Not me. I haven't been there to see it, but I've seen it on video on YouTube. Guns N' Roses, Pearl Jam, like all these bands. Once they discover this group,
she owns it.
They're like, come on tour with us. Rage Against the Machine. I know Tom Morello. He's performed with them before, and he's a huge champion of that band. And Edgy is a great guitarist. Don't get me wrong. Like he's phenomenal, but there's just something really special about her singing abilities.
That is very impressive.
The Daily Migs Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
There's an artist who made a portal from New York City to Dublin, and it basically consists of a giant video screen where people can interact and meet.
Have you seen this thing?
Yes.
Have you seen it's already shut down? And the person who created it is like, yeah, things got a little carried away because too many people were like mooning it. And it's I don't know how they didn't think that's what people were going to do.
Well, there's an OnlyFans model named Ava Louise who flashed it. And this
Danny,
could have definitely been part of the reason it was shut down.
Are you familiar with Ava Louise?
I am, but not because of her OnlyFans.
Okay.
She got famous, quote unquote, because of Dr. Phil back in the day. And she was on, and she was like the one that said, I'd rather die hot than live ugly. And it was like a whole thing.
I mean, that's been my motto for life as well.
It's fair, yeah.
I'm shocked I'm not dead already.
Is that her on her Instagram?
Yes. I was doing some show research.
So she posted a video.
I mean, she's clearly not going to die anytime soon.
Oh, my Lord. Well, she's got flotation devices.
That's also, she will never drown.
Yeah. So she posted a video on this Instagram that we're perusing saying that she's the one that got it shut down for flashing her potatoes.
Is that a term?
I guess.
Okay.
I think it's because she was flashing Ireland. And isn't that like the whole
All
thing?
right,
with
that's
Ireland?
clever. Come on.
So
she's not just hot. She's also clever.
She's witty.
Yeah.
Everyone is pretty upset about it. So, of course, we had to go straight to the comments.
Yep, we sent a bunch of these posts, these comments to our production director, Jason, a.k.a. Veggie Dog, a.k.a. VD, and just said, hey, man, pick out some of your favorite ones and reenact them however you'd like, just to point out just how crazy people get on social media. So you ready for the first comment about this OnlyFans / Dr. Phil model that shut down the portal?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Yo, what's wrong with society, you pervert?
So is she the pervert, or is the people looking at the pervert? Or are we all perverts? I'm not positive.
You know, Steve, when you point one finger at someone, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you.
Deep.
Yep.
Nice job ruining it for everyone. Plenty of potatoes in the world. Yours aren't special. I'm sure your family is proud of you for this.
Well, you know the thing about potatoes, if you've tried one, you want to try them all.
Potato. Sometimes you want the sweet potato.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want the crinkle cut one. Is that the old lady potatoes? I'm not positive. Have we gone too far?
Maybe.
You should be charged and jailed for indecent exposure. Unevolved behavior.
There are some interesting people on social media with strong opinions about stupid stuff.
This influencer has been trying to become relevant for a while. So desperate for attention. Also, your are gross. I have paid to see them. Gross potatoes.
So this person has subscribed to her OnlyFans, it sounds
like an unsatisfied OnlyFans subscriber.
Want their money back.
They probably unsubscribed after a month. I don't know.
Why is this bad? I thought it was legal to walk topless in New York. I don't get it. Also, anybody have her OnlyFans page?
It only took 4 comments before we got to someone who's kind of creepy. Here's our next comment about this OnlyFans model who shut down the portal from New York City to Dublin.
Reason why females weren't allowed to be free in the past because they knew some of us will turn into this.
Finally, someone making sense.
Oh, my Lord.
Kidding.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow.
Newsflash, you're not that pretty.
Technically, it was a potatoes flash.
Also, attractive is a subjective thing. I think she's very pretty.
I didn't mind looking at her.
No, I was. I mean, she might have earned a follow. Oh wait, I was already following her.
Find God, you piece of trash.
Should she look in Dublin or New York City for this god?
Is it sad that when I read this story, I was like, was Sarah in New York this weekend?
Sarah would totally have done this.
I know she would have.
100%, especially if I paid to have bigger, beautiful boobs like I believe she did. You gotta show them off.
Well, yeah, I mean, you went to New Orleans and flashed for the beads.
Yeah, I sure did. And this sounds way cooler.
I do love the people who mooned it. Like, you know, that's some drunk dude at like 4 a.m. in New York City, just like, dude, let's show people in Dublin our butts.
The Daily Migs Show.
You are listening to the Daily Migs Show. Give us a follow on social media. Our handle is @DailyMigs. BuzzFeed. They always put out these awesome articles. And in one recent one, they list off the things that everyone does but never talks about.
Okay.
So how many of these things have you experienced? When you get a call from a weird number, you immediately Google it?
Oh, I'm Googling it before the call is even over.
Same.
Like, if I see it on my phone, I'm like quickly like writing down, memorizing the number and going onto Google, which is so dumb because it's just going to be spam anyway.
Every time, potential spam.
And then I'll just go down that rabbit hole. I'm like, I just wasted 4 or 5 minutes of my day based on this spam phone call.
Oh, yeah. What about this one?
Okay.
For the travelers in the room. When your flight doesn't board for an hour and you need to eat, do you walk to your gate first anyway just to make sure it's there and you know where you're going?
Every time. And I always think I'm such a weirdo for that. I'm glad that this one got brought up. I don't know. That's our first stop. Like, and my wife always thinks I'm hilarious because she's like, let's go to the Hudson's and let's go get some food. I'm like, no. Let's find our gate first. She's like, we're in gate C10, and right now I'm looking at gate C1. She's like, I'm willing to guess that we're close to it. I was like, you just don't know. What if things have gotten changed? I always get so nervous about that.
You got to get your bearings.
Yeah, so everyone else does that too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I do that. I do it more for the reason of I'm like, oh, I want to go see what food options are around the gate in that area. Like, it's not necessarily that I want to check that the gate's still there. I'm like, there might be a McDonald's over there. Or there might be a Wendy's over there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also want more opportunities to see what other options there are before we make a knee-jerk reaction and just purchase the first thing that's selling food.
Gotta get the lay of the land.
Plus, wouldn't it be hilarious if you showed up to C10 and you're like, well, see, I was right. It's gone. It just went from C9 to C11. And you're like, where did that one go? It's at the other end of the airport.
What about this one? You're breathing fine until you lie down, and then one nostril immediately closes up.
No, honestly, I don't think that one ever happens, but now it's gonna because I'm gonna think about it tonight.
I have a deviated septum, so I have one nostril that's not
For life?
Yes.
You've had that?
Oh yeah, since
Okay.
since I was in probably elementary school is when
I don't know if like something happened, like you took a ball to the nose or something like that.
I did take a ball to the nose.
Was this in college?
No, this was in elementary school. And my older cousin, he was like, hey, throw the basketball up and try to hit the power lines. So I did, and it came back down, and I didn't catch it.
Just punked you right in the nose.
Smacked me right in the nose. And I've had kind of, I don't know if it, I don't think it was actually broken, but look how crooked my nose is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, it's very Owen Wilson like.
Oh, it is. And now when I'm talking, you'll look for it. Because when I talk and my mouth moves, my wow.
I actually have noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a crooked mouth. You have a crooked nose.
We don't need to know what's crooked on you guys.
Oh,
You just
no,
keep
no,
that to
no,
yourself,
no,
all right?
no,
Shout out to Ray J.
Okay, another thing on this BuzzFeed list of things that everyone does, but no one ever talks about. One pocket holds your phone, the other holds everything else.
1,000% yes.
I don't relate to this as much because I'm a purse carrier, but
Literally, I'm wearing quote unquote jeans. None of the pockets are real. So I
They're
can't
make-believe
relate.
pockets?
Yes, it looks like I have pockets in the back. This isn't working.
Wait, you don't even have a back pocket?
Nope. It's all fake.
I hope you got those on a discount then.
I didn't.
You know why that is, though? Because if you have things in your cell phone pocket and you pull it out, they fly out.
Oh, see, I'm more worried about scratching the screen with like my keys or something like that.
Oh, you got to get one of the fancy protector things.
Oh, I do. Like I had the one when I got my new phone. It's the one that like they just like put some kind of like liquid on it and it hardens. Just like they just drip it all over your screen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And look, you wouldn't even know. Look at this thing.
Did you buy it in an alley?
I bought it at Lovers. Isn't that where we all buy our cell phones? Yes. No?
What about this one? If you need a specific item at the grocery store, but someone's standing in front of it, you pretend to shop for something else until they move.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need pasta sauce, but this damn lady's in front of the Korean barbecue sauce, damn it.
This one I love. Danny, I feel like you'll also relate to this. The satisfying feeling when your ear randomly pops and your hearing increases by 50%. And Danny and I have ear problems.
Yeah, immediately. I notice it on planes a lot more.
Especially.
Like, all of a sudden you're landing and you're like, why can't I hear? And then you swallow and it pops and you're like, oh my God.
There'll be times
am
where
I?
even if you're driving and you don't realize you've gotten like a high altitude or whatever, and you're like, all of a sudden it pops open, you're like, wow, I forgot that I couldn't hear for like the last hour and a half.
Sometimes it even happens to me going up and down an elevator.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, craziness. What about this one? When you walk into a store to buy something but they don't have it, when you walk out, you feel like you're shoplifting even though you aren't?
I do.
I always feel that way. Like they're watching me. They're going to chase me down thinking I got things in my pocket.
I'd start running. Like, I don't even want to be caught. No, I will start looking around like, I hope not. But that makes it look even more guilty.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you're looking around to make sure that nobody notices that you're leaving without anything.
Stressful.
Or at times where, have you ever gone to a place because you just needed to use the bathroom?
Oh yeah.
And then you're like, well, maybe I should buy something just to do them like a solid. Like, and then you don't, and you act like, at least I do this, I act like I couldn't find what I needed. Like I'm putting my hand, I wish I couldn't find it. I thought for sure they had that laundry detergent. I guess I'll go over to Fred Meyer. It's like, why am I putting on a show when they probably don't even give a crap that I just used their bathroom and I walked out?
It's like some 15, 16-year-old running the cash register. Like, look at this guy.
This loser. Dude, we get it. You had to poop. Just keep going. Oh, somebody said when we to go back to the airplane gates, we find our gate, and then either me or my husband stays with our daughter, and then the other goes to get food, so we have seats to wait right before boarding. That's a brilliant move.
That is. Because I don't like standing.
Yeah, and then of course everyone's taking it's like every other seat's being taken. Someone's like luggage is on one seat, and you're just like, I
like to shimmy in there between two people.
Yeah, you also don't want to sit next to anyone. Have you ever noticed that? It's always you never take the seat next to someone.
No, unless you want to make them feel weird.
Well,
which would be kind of funny if I sat next to them, grabbed my foot-long Subway sub, and just ate it in front of them. This is delicious, don't you think?
Start telling about your drizzle phone.
You guys have this thing on your phone where you just drizzle some liquid and it hardens?
Oh, my.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Be Migs. Be Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Be Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to be Migs? I know Dave from Covington is. Dave, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Dave has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Which ice cream treat is Dairy Queen famous for?
Blizzard.
Correct. How many degrees are there in a circle?
360.
Yes. What NFL team has the first pick in the 2024 draft?
Pass.
What band has the hit songs My Immortal and Bring Me Back to Life?
Evanescence?
Correct. Kevin Bacon played Ren McCormick in what 80s movie?
Footloose.
Yes. What is the main ingredient in a latke?
Potato.
Yes. Mork and Mindy was a spinoff from what show?
Happy Days.
Yes. What do you traditionally garnish a daiquiri with?
Pineapple?
No.
Strawberry.
No.
Lime.
Yes. Ragamuffin and Munchkin are breeds of what domestic animal?
Come again?
Ragamuffin and Munchkin are breeds of what domestic animal?
Rabbit?
No.
Cat.
Yes. Dijon mustard is a product from which European country?
France.
Yes. What FNL team has the first pick in the 2024 draft?
Seahawks?
No. Dave, you got 9 correct, though.
Hot damn.
Nice.
That is the best I feel like a contestant has done in a while.
Well, we got to turn the tides, right?
I completely
It's
agree
time.
with you.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even
Oh, no, I think I do know. He must have done really good.
You don't know.
Oh, I think I can tell by the look of your Sarah and Taryn's faces.
We have the worst poker faces
You
ever.
guys get so fired up to see me fail.
We're like giddy.
I'll remember this.
Steve, are you ready? Which ice cream treat is Dairy Queen famous for?
The blizzard.
Correct. How many degrees are there in a circle?
How many degrees? 180.
No.
360.
Correct.
Duh.
What NFL team has the first pick in the 2024 draft?
That's the Bears. Chicago Bears.
Yes. What band has the hit songs My Immortal and Bring Me Back to Life?
Oh, Evanescence.
Yes. Kevin
Wake
Bacon
me up.
played Ren McCormick in what 80s movie?
Huh?
Kevin Bacon played Ren McCormick in what 80s movie?
Footloose.
Yes. What is the main ingredient in a latke?
Vodka. Vodka.
No, I wish.
Milk?
No.
Vodka. I don't know. Water.
No. Mork and Mindy was a spinoff from what show?
Happy Days.
Correct. What do you traditionally garnish a daiquiri with?
Mint.
No.
Orange.
No.
Strawberry.
No. Ragamuffin and Munchkin are breeds of what domestic animal?
Dog.
No.
Cat.
Yes. Dijon mustard is a product from which European country?
France.
Yes. Steve, you did well, but not well enough. You got 8 correct, which is a loss. 9-8. Dave, congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Woo!
I'm just listening to Taryn giggle.
I
over
know.
here. Oh.
Well, here's the thing. I knew it was going to be close, and I knew it was going to be close, and I thought for a minute we might have a tie.
I did
But
too.
no.
I did too. I'm so glad. Well, first of all, you don't know what a latke is because the main thing is a potato, and that's one that Dave got correct.
Well, vodka uses potatoes.
Do not even. And then what do you traditionally garnish a daiquiri with? He also got correct. It's a lime.
A lime.
You try to be a little too fancy with it.
I didn't know. I kind of gave up.
Steve, can you do your Taryn laugh impression one more time, please?
Oh.
He shrugs his shoulders and squints his eyes.
It's like evil, but it's pretty spot on.
Well, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
Oh, Lord.
It's a visual impression of her and an audio impression of her.
Well, congratulations on losing.
The Daily Migs Show.
Steve, you are not going to believe this. People on Reddit are having a debate. People on Reddit are debating.
Okay.
Has that ever happened
I
before?
don't even know what this Reddit thing is that you think. Honestly, I'm not a big Reddit person. Like, the only time I know of Reddit is when someone writes an article about a Reddit conversation. Do you spend time on Reddit?
A teensy-weensy bit, but I know people that are obsessed with it.
Oh, yeah.
They probably spend more time on Reddit than all the other social media things combined.
For the most part, I know what's going on Reddit because a couple of my hockey buddies just constantly send me links because they're constantly on Reddit.
So the Reddit debate happening right now is all about new metal and who the big four would be.
Oh, man, I'm in for this conversation. I might get on Reddit just to be a part of this one. So the big four, that name is because of the big four in thrash metal or in heavy metal. And, you know, it's Metallica, it's Slayer, it's Anthrax, and is it Megadeth? I think that's the big four.
Sure.
I'm looking at you, and you look like you're so on board with what I'm about to say, like you know what I'm about to say, and then that's the response I get. Could not be better.
Yep, that's the
Sure.
one. Those are them.
Wait, can you go over your list one more time?
Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, and I believe it's Megadeth. That's considered to be the big four. Like they did a tour called the Big Four.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What are you looking at?
Something totally different.
MaleAdultFilmStars.com. What? No, this is about music. You weirdo.
Well, let's start things off with the bands that are getting the most mentions so far.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right, I'm excited.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You really can't argue Korn.
That's like the kings of new metal for
Not
me.
when it comes to new metal. No, this band definitely deserves to be in this.
And I think
A lot of times when you do like these top four, Mount Rushmores, the Big Four, whatever it may be, there's usually like one or two that I think everybody can agree belongs in that list.
Korn is a definite.
Yes.
Okay, what about these guys?
Like you need to ask.
This is the song you went with?
What would you go with? Break stuff?
Nookie!
Yeah, we've heard Nookie enough.
We have not heard Nookie enough, number one.
Wait, you would go with Nookie over Roland?
100,000.
You're insane.
Dude,
take
significant
that
other
hat and put it forward. You can't wear your hat backwards if you're going to say something like
It's
that.
also not red. Number one, significant
Doesn't
other.
matter. He sometimes wore non-red hats.
Significant Other was a way better album than Chocolate Starfish.
Oh, boy.
You need to shut the F up.
I'm just saying.
They grew.
They did
into
not
a
grow.
Boiler room? Come on.
See, this is the kind of debate Reddit is having right now. People are all fired up.
Yeah, I can't punch a human on Reddit, but I can punch a human right now.
So here are some.
Thank you, Sarah.
Here are some of the other bands who came up, and there's more to debate here. So let's go.
Ooh. I mean, you want to? Okay, sorry. I mean, I think there's a very strong conversation for them being in this.
Yeah. I agree.
I always view them as something that's like more artsy fartsy than new metal.
New metal. See, I'm the same way. I don't know if I can quite crown them new metal.
I wouldn't be upset though if somebody decided to make a definitive list and they were on it. I wouldn't
Yep.
be like, this list is trash.
Okay, how do you feel about this band?
Oh. I mean, they just make me want to take my clothes off.
My favorite thing ever was when Deftones were referred to as horny corn.
They are like this. That is such a great way to describe them.
I don't understand.
They are like the genuine of metal.
They really
are.
Right? They put everybody. If you're a lady and you're into metal, more often than not, this is the band that puts you in the mood.
It's very nice.
The Deftones.
Okay, these guys, for me, a definite nod on the 4.
That'd be like my number 2 or 3, honestly.
Honestly, though, for me, I feel like they phased themselves out of the list based on their later records. Oh, now I'm going to get punched by Tara.
Do you hear this?
I do.
New metal makes us all rather aggressive. Listen to some of their more recent stuff before obviously Chester left us. That was not metal.
No.
It wasn't even metal. It was
No,
like
it was
I don't even
melodic.
know. It was pop.
Yeah.
So I feel like they turned their back on the new metal scene. They don't deserve to be on this list.
Okay.
And I
All
like
right.
Linkin
Shots
Park.
fired.
Yeah.
Here's the next one.
I don't think that they're new metal.
I kind of am with you, Danny. I don't know if I quite put them in that category.
They were big, obviously. Like I think that the new metal scene helped them, but I think it was for like the people that listen to, they're like, no, you listen to Slipknot, you don't listen to Limp Bizkit.
And last but certainly not least.
You guys picked the wrong song.
What would you pick?
Lower it. I'll tell you. You should have went with this one.
Nailed it. New metal.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
The Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1-second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
It's time to play Hook or Shook. Danny is going to play 1 second of a hook from a song that he picked, and you have to guess what it is. This morning, we have Jason in University Place as our competitor. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
So good, man. Happy Friday. Now, you've got to get both of these songs right to win the prize. The first one, you'll be on your own. The second one, this is where you can get shook. A member of our show at random has to get it right for you. If not, you will lose, and caller 9 will get the prize instead. Let's see who you are playing with this morning. Me, Migs, or Sarah?
There goes the wheel. Just passed your name, Sarah. It looks like it's going to land on Steve Migs.
I didn't get to play it all this week.
Hey, hell yeah. I'm a big wrestling fan. I want to see you wrestle someday.
Oh, dude. Well, if you're in the Tacoma area tonight at Edison Square, I'm going to be there for SOS Pro Wrestling.
Oh, I wish I could make it.
If
I'm
not,
actually wearing a Roman Reigns shirt right now. I definitely want to see you wrestle someday.
well, Jason, then I acknowledge you. Nerdy wrestling jokes, guys. It's okay. It's all right.
Went right over my head.
Let's go, Jason. You and I, tag team, brother. The Mega Powers together.
Let's get the title.
All right, Jason, you ready for your first clip?
Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
Okay. It's up to him. Do you want to hear it again?
Yes, please. Oh, man.
Oh man, I'm torn on two songs.
Do you think you know the band?
I think I know the band.
I can give you both a hint.
Can you play it again first?
Yeah, play it for one more time. I think I know it.
Okay.
I think it's a hot song, personally.
Like Warm?
All right, that based on Danny's reaction, that means I'm maybe barking up the wrong tree.
Huh. Yeah, well, I don't know that. I don't get that hint.
Oh, man.
All right, give us a hint, Danny.
The hint is...
I like how you're going to give me a hint so I can help give Jason a hint so that he can get it right. This is
Yeah.
a game full of integrity.
There is a theme today.
Oh, I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, I definitely got it. It's a song that should be listened to on this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah.
So Mother's Day.
Right. Do you know any famous rock songs that have mom in the title?
Oh, I just got it.
Oh, man. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. It's not a father. It's a...
Mother.
Okay, we got the name of the song. We're getting closer. We're halfway there, brother. We're about to get that hot tag, and you're going to come in and wreck house.
Song's called Mother.
Yeah.
Mother. Oh, who sings that? Okay, I know the song now.
If I was going to create a a cover band of this band's music, I would call us Fan Mig.
Oh my gosh.
You call them what?
Fan Mig. Because it rhymes with it.
What about the band that guy? Well, never mind.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Never mind.
Damn, I feel like I know them every time I listen, and now I'm drawing a blank on this one.
The lead singer's first name is Glenn, but I don't know if that's going to help you.
Glenn, it's not in my wheelhouse, unfortunately.
Is his nickname? Do they call him the Evil Elvis?
I mean, I think some people have actually referred to him as that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't think that's going to help him either, though. When you're not zagging, you
zigging.
And the guy who creates these hooks for us, his first name is.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys gave me too much. I'm sorry. I get it now. Danzig. I happened to get the one song that I would have never guessed.
You know what's so funny? When I heard that clip, I thought it was Soundgarden at first.
I thought it was the Colts Firewoman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were all over the place.
I was thinking Offspring.
We were all wrong. I'm just glad that Jason knew it.
Are you ready for yours, Steve?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne, Mother, I'm Coming Home. Or Mama, I'm Coming Home.
You got it.
Congratulations, Jason from University Place.
You guys.
Jason, clearly we're a heel tag team. We're bad guys because we did whatever it took to win.
I slid you the belt so you can knock him in the face a couple times.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
UltimateClassicRock.com ranked the 50 greatest power ballads in rock history.
Are you a fan of power ballads?
I mean, I can get down on a power ballad.
When I was
Fine.
younger, I used to get so mad because all of my favorite metal bands, and I'll never forget it. Like this was this was their strategy: put out 2 bangers of songs, like 2 awesome metal songs, and then the third song they would release as a single was always the damn cheesy ballad.
Now we're gonna slow it down for you, Steve Migs.
I know, and I would get so mad. I'm like, I just want you to rock, Poison. I don't know why Poison was the band, but to me, they were rocking until they gave us Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
Well, on the list of top power ballads, this song comes in at number 1.
All right. I was going to say, I have never been a big fan of power ballads, but then when I was pulling the music for this whole list, I was like, absolutely not.
Oh!
On this one.
Danny's throwing shade at Prince?
No, on this entire list, but yes, also on Prince. And also, I would like to say that Sarah had the biggest look of disgust the entire time, too. So I think we're just not big Prince fans.
I literally was like, why are you bringing down the room like this, Danny?
You know what the funny thing is? I do like that song. It's like one of the. I'm not a big Prince fan either. But I always thought that song was pretty cool. And I always liked bands that cover it. But I just don't view it as a power ballad. For me, you have to be a metal band to put out a power ballad. Like hair metal, heavy metal, rock and roll.
There has to be a big transition there.
I don't know why I've created this criteria for a power ballad, but I would never have put that one even in the top 20.
Okay, what about this one at number 2?
I mean, Taryn's feeling it.
Toe tapper, Taryn.
I love this song.
Seattle's Own Heart.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, though, that they're number 2.
I mean, listen to these notes she's hitting. It's ridiculous.
It's not my cup of tea.
Okay, how about song number 3 on the list of the top power ballads?
All right. We're 1 for 3. This is a great power ballad. It's got 2 guitar solos. The music video is ridiculous.
And the second guitar solo goes on forever.
I didn't know I had 2 in it.
The song goes on forever.
It's like a 7-minute banger.
I think November Rain is the one that has 2 guitar solos.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Right?
Here we have number 4 on the list of the top power ballads.
I don't think of this as a power ballad.
I don't either. I think it's too fast, honestly.
I don't know why, but I've never viewed this as a ballad. Like this,
Faithfully by Journey would be a great power ballad.
Put this up against all their other songs.
You don't like this song, though, right?
I don't like this band.
Oh, we have Ryan Castle walking in.
All right.
I happen to be grabbing a cup of coffee, and here's the problem. I am a power ballad connoisseur.
Okay. How you feeling so far in these four?
Not great. That's not great. And I'm going to agree with you on Journey. Lights is a stronger choice.
Great call.
Yeah.
Just compared to the...
Faithfully? Oh, come on.
Faithfully is so
That's
good.
a power ballad.
Don't Stop Believing is on par for like the tempo of all their other songs.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're slowing it down with Don't Stop
It's
Believing.
not a power ballad.
Bull crap.
Okay, how do you feel about this one, Ryan Castle, number 5 on the list of top power ballads?
That's a great jam.
Get your lighters out.
Like our like Screw Journey, but Foreigner, man.
That's right.
Let's freaking go.
Wait, if I'm going to get a corporate rock power ballad, it's going to be this one from Foreigner.
Man, so far I feel like we're only one good power ballad. That's November Rain.
That would have been number 1 on my list.
So far.
Yeah.
Number 6 on the list of the top power ballads.
Okay. I put this at number 1.
This song is specifically the reason every band after Motley Crue's Theater of Pain came out had to have a power ballad on their album. I mean, this was the beginning of the 80s rock power ballad movement right here.
You know what I'd also put on it?
Oh, yeah. Or how about I Remember You from Skid Row? That's a great power ballad.
And I mean, we want to goof on them, but Every Rose Has Its Thorn, better than Journey.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better than Journey, but
Thrill would
it
disagree.
certainly fits the criteria.
I stand by what I
appropriately.
say. It's a hot take. Poison, greater than Journey.
The Daily Migs Show.
A couple in Utah has been reunited with their cat, who they accidentally shipped via Amazon. The cat was hiding in a box that they had returned. Here are Carrie Clark and her husband explaining what happened.
We got the most amazing, insane news in the entire world. I just couldn't even believe that she was in California. I thought it was a prank. Like, I still hard to wrap my brain around. She was trapped in an Amazon package.
And it was in this really big-sized Amazon package.
We had no idea. So Matt took the package to the drop-off without knowing that our dear cat was inside.
How chill is the cat that you don't even hear it the entire time?
Or at what point do you realize that it happened that way in the first place?
Yeah, there's got to come a moment where you're like, where is our cat? And then you start thinking, did we accidentally ship it back to Amazon.com? And also for the cat, I mean, I heard that the cat's going to be okay. It just had several days without food and water, but it's going to be okay. How do you trust these people ever again? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm that cat, I'm just looking at them all the time. Like, I don't trust you guys. You guys suck.
And they're looking back at the cat like, that was your fault, you dum-dum.
Every time they come home, like, more stuff is just trash. It's like, I'm getting...
That is one thing, though, anybody that's ever owned a cat knows. Cats love a box.
Yeah?
They do. If they can fit in it,
Lots
they
of
will
dudes
go
do,
in
too,
it.
I
That's
tell
true.
you.
Oh my gosh.
I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Kind of, yeah, softball. Cats and dudes.
Cats and dudes. Yeah, 6 days without food and water, but the cat is going to be okay.
Oh, good thing.
I mean, my dog can't go 6 hours without food without being a little brat.
Oh, yeah, especially my older dog, Lulu. I don't think she even exists to be even a friendly member of our little crew. Like, she's just waiting to be fed. Like, she knows around when she's going to be fed, and she wakes up or gets off the couch and for like an hour just like kind of paces around her dog bowl. Like, I think it's around that time. And I always think, oh, it's going to get better with like the time zone change, like whenever you go ahead or whatever. No, she still figures out an hour before dinner time, she just starts pacing right around the dog bowl.
The whole scheduling thing is really screwed up for us, though, on the weekends because we feed our dogs at 4 a.m. when we leave to go to work. So at 4 a.m. on the weekends, that's when they start stirring.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, just a couple more hours, please.
Nah, they're hungry.
I ruined it for myself.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Today is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to everybody out there, and much love to all those that have people that were in the military that have passed and over the years and served for our great country. So much love to everybody here on Memorial Day. Also, oddly enough, it's National Grape Popsicle Day, so enjoy yourself, the goat of all flavors.
Oh, wow. I highly disagree.
Well, fine. I'll just move on. I don't want to talk to stupid people. At least not today. Hey, I don't know if you guys have been to a DMV anytime in the last, several years. The last time I went, and every time I go, there's always chaos. For instance, the last time I went, I remember there was a dude standing right by us who kept taking off clothes and putting clothes back on. Never got naked, but he would strip down to like one pair of sweatpants, but then he'd put on two more pairs of sweatpants, then take them off and put them on. The entire time we were there, it was very unnerving. So when I hear a story like this, I'm not surprised. There's a brand new DMV that opened up in Lincoln, Nebraska, and it did not take long before things got weird at this DMV. In fact, it happened the first day, just a few hours into them being open. A place opened up, 34-year-old guy, he walked in, his name is Joseph, and he had fish and carrots with him for some reason. And here's the best part. He then shouted, "Something fishy's going on." Well, that fishy thing is the fish that he's carrying. So he then started throwing the fish, the carrots everywhere. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows exactly how much fish and how much carrots that he had, but it was a lot because it caused about $9,000 in damages to this brand new DMV on their first day, mostly to the carpet and the ceiling.
$9,000.
Something fishy's going on.
No kidding. Well, a resident near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, unearthed a significant amount of cocaine while working in the backyard. Police were called to this home, and the resident found what they thought was just a regular suspicious item and didn't really know exactly what it was. So the cops, they tested it, discovered that it was a package of blow. A lot of it.
Wow, I wonder what the backstory is, why it was there.
What do you call your most wild friend and be like, hey, you want to come and check this out and tell me what it is?
I got something pretty awesome for you if you want it.
Just try this. Let me know what it is.
You think it was Cocaine Bear accidentally dropped it when it was walking around the backyard?
Very likely.
A 55-year-old guy in Indiana was arrested after robbing two places within 30 minutes. This happened last week. He stole cash from both stores, but he was caught mainly because of Funyuns. Who doesn't love a good Funyun? Well, are we going to go down that road too?
Sarah and I are both making it.
Danny,
face.
you down with Funyuns? You eat onions raw.
I do love Funyuns, especially the Flamin' Hot Funyuns.
Oh,
all day.
Don't even get me going. Granted, eating a whole bag of Funyuns is a little excessive. By the end of it, you just had that aftertaste forever. Well, anyways, he stole a bunch of stuff. They were able to track down his car because it showed up on surveillance footage. They found him, and he's like, yeah, it wasn't me. But then they also found the bag of Funyuns that he stole in the car. So that's how they were able to bust him. And probably his fingers smelled like onions.
Ugh.
Or Funyuns.
A New York University law student had to enter a 2-week rehab program for her addiction to cheese. Yeah. This program will cost you over $5,000 per week. She said that this addiction began back in 2018 when she began to eat large amounts of white cheddar and Parmesan.
So this is a thing?
Apparently.
You could be addicted to cheese?
Well, also she chose white cheddar and Parmesan for her main.
What would be your go-to for cheese?
Anything but that. I'd even go cheddar before white cheddar and Parmesan. But white cheddar has a weird smell to it.
I think I'd go pepper jack first.
Pepper jack is great.
Yeah. Then Havarti.
Ooh, that's a good choice. Have you ever had a dill Havarti? Like a Havarti with dill in it? Oh,
no.
Cougar Gold cheese? Okay,
That's
now I'm getting
stuff.
really excited. Now I'm going to have to go to
Maybe
rehab
we
for
are
cheese.
addicted to cheese.
So she went to this wellness retreat in South Carolina, and they kind of taught her about better ways to manage her diet. And so far, she's lost 50 pounds. Although she says she does relapse sometimes during times of stress, which I can relate to. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I just want to eat some cheese, too.
There's cheese everywhere. Hey, Mariners, they're taking on the Houston Astros at home over at T-Mobile Park, so let's go Mariners. As far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 65 degrees. It's going to be sunny today. That is the DMD, brought to you by Kia Puyallup, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. So if you need a brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Are you a fan of mystery and adventure? Introducing June's Journey, the captivating free-to-play mobile game that will ignite your inner detective. Play as June Parker in a thrilling murder mystery adventure as you search for hidden objects to uncover the truth behind her sister's death. Step into the glamorous world of the Roaring '20s with stunningly illustrated scenes and over 1,000 mysteries to unravel. With new chapters added weekly, you'll never run out of clues to chase and suspects to interrogate. Plus, you can build your own island escape with beautiful gardens and buildings, and even join a detective club to collaborate with other players. Experience the thrill of being a detective and unravel the mystery in June's Journey. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device, or play on PC through Facebook Games.